Sports Talk, what's up? What's going on, man? The NBA right now is investigating Josh Giddey, who's for Oklahoma player, for inappropriate relationship with a minor. Uh, you don't hear anything like that on ESPN. Malika Andrew won't even talk about it. If that was John Morant, she was all over John Morant. Anything related to, there's a few people on social media who's commenting and saying, hey, if it was Malika's Andrew, when it comes to black players, she go above and beyond to talk about even what they ate for breakfast and all of the above. But when it comes to white players, she's silent. Yeah, yeah, it is true. It is true because ESPN was spinning the John Morant situation. He didn't kill anybody. I thought it was dumb what he did. You know what I mean? Showing his gun on social media. Of course, even after, the first time, I understand. The second time, the NBA told him you couldn't do that, and he still did it. So I thought it was a dumb move with what he did. But hey, as a gun owner, I didn't see anything wrong with the first time him showing it. But prior to him coming to the NBA, that's part of the thing they tell you, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that. So you already knew what he couldn't do. You went and did it anyway. So try to show that you was a tough guy, which he's not. So the first time, it's not a mistake because you knew what you were doing. They told you couldn't do it. You just went ahead and do it. You went ahead and did it. That was that. But second time, I did say to ban him. I don't think hey, it happened. But Josh Giddey, who's out there, the NBA investigating him right now to see, he's having a relationship with a minor. But in Oklahoma, the age of consent is 16. He's 21, I believe. He's 21 years old. The age of consent is 16. So if the girl's 16 or 17, I believe, and the age of consent over there is 16, and he's 21. It's not too much of a gap. Now, if he was a 40-year-old man, if he was a 30-year-old man dating a 16-year-old, dating a 17-year-old, that would be a big thing. But in most of those states, 16-year-old they get married. So I don't see they have a relationship. They date. He's dating the young lady. Her parents allow that. That's her parents allow that. So I don't see the big deal. That's between him, and the girl parents. Who he's been over their house. They had dinner together. They don't see a big deal. They vacation together. But the NBA, because it's on social media, the NBA decided to they're investigating, but they're not talking about it like they should, because they don't see it as a big deal as well. Because again, the age of consent in Oklahoma is 16. I could be wrong, but I've looked it up. The age of consent is 16. So if I'm wrong, 16 or 17, either way, it's not that big of a deal. But it's funny how I'm saying ESPN is not even talking about it. Malika Andrew would have been all over it. Had it been a black player, because she's good for that. I think she's trash anyway. But that's for another day. But anyway, but I'm excited to see. Well, I want to see. I'm not so much excited, but I want to see what's going to happen with Josh Giddey. So from what I'm hearing, the girl is 16. So but he's 21. So that's not a big deal because the age of consent down there in Oklahoma is 16. So it's not a big